Hi, it's me, the guy you're about to watch in a video, which honestly, I don't know why you're doing that, but thanks. And also a huge thank you to all of the names on the screen right now. These are all of my patrons, all of my Patreon supporters, and without them, I couldn't do what I do. So massive thank you. Please check out my Patreon if you feel like it, but other than that, enjoy the video. So hi, it's fucking Blue the Dragon, and I was gonna sit down and tell you all about this new website that is popping up with scam fursuits. If you've seen my other videos on the topic, a little bit of DHgate, a little bit of AliExpress, yes. There are people, there are websites, there are companies making rip-off fursuits, ripping off original characters and the work of actual fursuit makers and reselling these terrible, terrible quality pieces of shit on the internet. It is a thing. Now, as I mentioned, I've made videos on this before because we've had this happen in the past. DHgate, AliExpress, they took a lot of different characters and they remade them pretty much as cheaply as they possibly could, which equals as terribly as they possibly could, and then they made money off of this bullshit. No. So unfortunately, to this day, DHgate still exists and you can still buy these rip-off fursuits. Here are some of the absolute gems, some of the brilliant craftsmanship you can acquire for just 1 times all your money. All of it. Well, actually, the prices look pretty reasonable, and I think that's why a lot of people actually gave it a shot. They fell for this and went, you know what? Oh, it's only like, what, 300 USD? Only... I don't have 300 USD to waste on a piece of shit. But 300 USD in comparison to a professionally quality-made fursuit from an actual fursuit maker, that is a massive discount. So I can see why people were tempted to give it a shot. I understand. But generally in life, if something is too good to be true, that's because it's too good to be true, fuck. Now, as I said, DHgate still exists. We haven't really won, but the majority of the fandom is aware that DHgate exists, that AliExpress exists, and that there are terrible quality rip-off fursuits on this website, and most of the fandom knows to avoid these. However, some people don't. So here I am again to give you another friendly warning. Don't fucking buy these, okay? Not only are you ripping yourself off, you're ripping off the maker and the original owner of that character, because there is a lot of hard work that's been put into designing that character. That person's commissioned art, they probably commissioned artists to help them design it. And then a lot of hard work has been put into making the actual fursuit, and a lot of money. So you are just ripping off everyone. The only person who's not getting ripped off is DHgate or AliExpress or this new one, shopfursuits.com. Now, shopfursuits.com is the entire reason I'm making this video, because it popped up as far as I was concerned, about 2 weeks ago, maybe a little bit longer, and had a shit ton of fursuit ripoffs. Like, that was the entire point of the website. Where DHgate and AliExpress sells other things, shopfursuit.com seemed to only sell fursuits. A bunch of my friends even had their fursuits. And to be honest, it became a bit of a meme. People were sharing images of their ripped off fursuits on shopfursuit.com and saying that they'd finally made it in the fandom and that they were worth ripping off now. And to be honest, I thought it was damn funny. Anyone who can take a shit situation like this and look at it and laugh rather than becoming a big butthurt ball of butthurt, I love you, live for it. Keep doing what you're doing. So after seeing this, I thought, alright, it's time to warn the fandom again. I have some sort of an audience, so I should probably use that audience for good, and if I can warn you about being ripped off, I'm gonna fucking do it. So here's your warning. Don't buy from shopfursuits.com. But that doesn't fucking matter, because I sat down to film this video, and I opened up shopfursuits.com to get all my information, because, you know, I'm a professional. I do research. Anyway, I sat down to film this video, opened up shopfursuits.com, and was greeted with this. So I put that into Google Translate, and this is the result. Sorry, this site has been stopped by the administrator. Please contact the administrator for details. Now, I'm willing to bet if you reached out to the administrator for details, you would get nothing. But if you actually did get details, it'd probably be something along the lines of, oh shit, we fucked up. Now, I'm not sure 100% why the site got taken down. I'm not sure if it was because of actual legal action that was taken, or if some ultra nerdy furry attacked the DDS to take down the server. You know I'm smart. I'm not sure what happened. I have no clue. I didn't even know it had been taken down until about 5 minutes ago. Yeah, Twitter's useless. Twitter's not telling me shit. So I don't know why I got taken down. I'm just happy that it finally fucking did. Because this crap's not okay. It's really not. As I mentioned, so many people are getting ripped off in this process. The buyer, the original maker, the original owner of the character, and the only one who's not getting ripped off is the cheap, shitty website. And I'm just... Look, scams aren't cute. Like, no. So if the site's been taken down, why the fuck am I making this video? Besides the fact that I'd already bothered to put on my makeup and somewhat style my hair, and I don't do that shit for nothing. And also I thought, well, even though the site's been taken down, it did exist very recently, and other sites doing the same shit still exist to this day. So why not put out another warning? If you see a fursuit that is too good to be true, if the price is unbelievable, if you're like, bitch, what? Bitch, what? I can afford that. Probably a scam, I'm really sorry. As it stands right now in the furry fandom, the only way to get a legitimate, good quality, legal issue free fursuit is to commission a maker. Yeah, I know, it's expensive. Yeah, I know, I understand. But if you look at just how much time it takes them, the quality of what you'll get, and the amount of materials they need to use to make something of that quality, it's incredibly justified. At the end of the day, you're just better off saving a bit more money, and this goes for even if you were looking at a cheap maker. Probably save a little bit more money and go for something you know you're going to be happy with, because with a fursuit, even if it's just a tiny little detail, that's going to piss you off eternally until you get another suit from a more expensive maker. So you may as well just cut out the middleman and go straight to the expensive suit that you really want. And by no means am I saying fursuit makers who charge a cheaper price are any worse or even shit in any regards. People can charge whatever they want for their work, and as long as people are buying, then that's clearly the correct price. So shut your mouth about the cost of art and the cost of fursuits and just, you know, save your fucking money if it bothers you that much. And with fursuit making, just like art, it's very subjective, so the maker might feel that they are valued less than what they actually should be because they're just starting out and they don't have the confidence. So you might be lucky, you might nab an amazing maker who is just starting out and they are charging like $200 and you're like, bitch, I'll have 7. But generally, rule of thumb, if you look at that price and go, whoa, that's too good to be true, it's gonna be too good to be true. A lot of you are asking me when I'm gonna get a fursuit. I actually did have a fursuit. This was it. I fucking hated it. And you might be thinking, oh, this is not that bad. Bitch, it looks like a duck. It looks like a big blue duck. So I purchased this from a professional maker who was just starting out, so it was a little bit cheaper. I think I ended up paying about 400 USD for it. And I specified so many times just how massive my head is. I sent measurements, I even exaggerated the measurements. I told them, I sent photos, I showed them. I put my head in random holes to show them that it wouldn't fit. I wish I was joking. Yet I still had to cut foam out of the inside of that head just to fucking get it on. And even with my little DIY operation, it squished my nose and I couldn't breathe. So I wore that suit, I think, twice, and then is gone now. Bye. And I've had some people ask, oh, doesn't that bother you that someone's got your suit and your character running around? But bitch, it looked like a duck. That was not my character. That was not what I commissioned. And now I'm a lot more picky about who makes my next fursuit, so there's that lesson learned, and maybe hopefully you can learn through me learning that lesson and just go straight for the expensive one. I know it's daunting and it will take time, but you're gonna be a lot happier off. Happier off? A lot better off. A lot happier and better off. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. I was gonna have a look at the website and try and tear it to pieces, but it doesn't exist, so clearly somebody's already torn it for me. Thank you. I kind of wanted to do it, but thanks. It's my bad for taking too long. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out my other videos and my other channel, my main channel, Heyo Damo. Link is in the description. There's a lot more content and a lot more bullshit to be seen, so have a look. Shout out to Navari. You've got 2 A's, so I felt like it needed to sound like you had 2 A's. Shout out to you for retweeting my last video on Twitter. Thank you, you're a fucking legend. If you'd like a shout out in one of my videos, make sure to follow me on Twitter at BlueTheDragon, BLUTHEDRAGON. Link is in the description, and retweet my video links when I remember to post them. Also, while I'm at it with the self-promos and the plugs and the stuff, check out Mall Merch and Mall Apparel. Link is in the description below. They have a ton of furry YouTuber merch and just general sick apparel. If you've seen me running around in this hoodie, that's where it's from. I love it to pieces. It's the softest thing. But yeah, check it out. Link in the description, and use the code BLUE, BLU, for 10% off your purchase. I think it's 10% off. I hope so. Yeah, that's it though. That's it. Bottom line, don't buy fursuits from a cheap Chinese website, and you'll probably remain... I was gonna say remain happy, but you might not be happy at this point. You will remain the current state that you are, and you will not have lost your money on a shitty fursuit. Awesome! Let me know in the comments below if you have had a look at these fursuits, what you think of them, if you know anyone who has been scammed fursuit-wise, any fursuit horror stories, or even just brilliant recommendations of amazing makers. All of those, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to have a look, and I'm sure some other people would love to as well. Other than that though, that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, fuck off!